Hi, I am Neil, and together we will explore the format or structure of producing radio spots. Radio spots or radio plugs are short and catchy messages that are usually played as a transition of the program. They usually run from 15 seconds to 1 minute. Radio spots are played to create transition within the program or between two programs. Remember that the key to an engaging radio magazine is a combination of different audio content such as talk, music, and radio spots. In this video, we will look at two different ways of crafting compelling radio spots, the motivated sequence format and the philosophical approach. This will help us be grounded in choosing or even producing effective radio spots for our development radio programs. After the discussion, we will analyze some radio spots and link how the formats were used in radio spots. Let's start with the first format, the motivated sequence format. The motivated sequence is a straightforward structure perfect for those who are new in the radio industry. Imagine this sequence as a roadmap for your message. So the first step is the attention step. Make the audience wonder, what is that? In this step, you picture your radio spot as your chance to grab your audience's focus and attention. Here, you must ensure that your audience will be interested in listening to your spot. You may consider starting with a surprising fact or a thought-provoking question. For instance, did you know that every day millions face a challenge we can solve together? So the second step is the need step. Now you must establish a need for your solution. Ask, what for? And connect with your audience's basic desires. You can adopt Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs to know which one will help engage the audience in your radio spot. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a pyramid indicating different levels and the magnitude of that need. Physiological needs are desires to meet basic requirements such as food and shelter. Safety needs are desires to be protected from physical and emotional harm. The need for belongingness and love is a desire for family, friends, and group affiliation or to be accepted or be acceptable member of the society. Esteem needs are desires to feel good about oneself and one's relationship with others. And finally, self-actualization needs are desires to be the best possible person. From this pyramid, you may highlight physiological needs by addressing basic requirements like food and shelter, or tap into safety needs, emphasizing protection from physical and emotional harm. The third step is the satisfaction step. In this step, you'll dive into how your solution fulfilled those needs. Make them say, "Tell me more." So how will we do this? We can explain how our idea or product addresses their needs, showcase benefits, and provide clear solutions. Paint a vivid picture of satisfaction. The fourth step is the visualization step. Help your audience see the benefits of adapting your idea. Make them think, what good is it to me? To do this, use real-world scenarios or testimonials. Show the positive outcomes of embracing your solution and highlight the negatives of ignoring it. The last step is the action step. Close the loop by summarizing your message and calling for the action. Answer, how can I get it? Always encourage your audience to take the next step, whether it's availing a service, adopting information, or acting on something concrete. To do this, always make a call to action in your messages. Your message should always have a goal to engage instead of simply sharing information. So we are done with the 5 steps of the motivated sequence format. Now we move on to the philosophical approach. Here we apply Aristotle's theory of persuasion, emphasizing ethos or credibility, logos or logical coherence, and pathos or emotional appeal. The first appeal is ethos, or the appeal to credibility. This will help us to focus on our sources so that we can choose sources wisely, be it experts, people with relevant experiences, or even celebrities. One way to do this is to feature testimonials from experts or individuals with first-hand experience, building trust and credibility. Ensure the source aligns with your audience's values. The second appeal is logos, or the appeal to logic. This will help us to focus on the message itself as you engage the intellect with sound reasoning and evidence. One way to do this is to support your message with facts and logic. Provide data, statistics, or examples to convince your audience on a rational level. The last appeal is pathos, or the appeal to emotion. This will help us to focus on your audience as you connect with your audience's emotions such as love, humor, envy, and more. So one way to do this is to use emotional storytelling to evoke feelings, showcase relatable situations, or tap into shared emotions, creating a strong connection. The ethos, logos, and pathos are important aspects in persuading the audience from different backgrounds. When we craft a radio spot, remember to consider these three aspects or ensure that these three will be highlighted in your radio spot. So before we analyze a radio spot, let's have a quick recap. We have two approaches we can use, the motivated sequence and the philosophical approach. The motivated sequence has 5 steps, which are the attention step, need step, satisfaction step, visualization step, and action step. The philosophical approach is based on Aristotle's 3 proofs of rhetoric, namely ethos, logos, and pathos. Now we're ready to evaluate some radio spots. Let's go check this radio spot from Department of Health, Popcom, and USAID.
Pagplano ng pamilya, hawak mo sa iyong kamay. Kaya pumili na. Hindi na ako matatakot. Dahil handa na ako. Kayang-kaya mong gawin lahat ng iyong hiling. Sa tulong ng family planning. Isang paalala mula sa DOH, Popcom at USAID para sa Healthy Pilipinas.
If we identify the attention stage of this radio spot, we can look at the upbeat tone of the music to grab the attention of the audience. Exploring themes such as family, love, and friends may also capture the audience's relatability. If we look at the need stage, we can look at Maslow's safety and belongingness needs, since the message of the infomercial is to choose family planning. The satisfaction stage shows us that we can protect our families and give them a bright future by choosing family planning. The visualization step provides the benefits of choosing family planning by being courageous, being capable, and providing protection and a bright future for the family. The action stage showed that these benefits can be achieved if we choose family planning. Although there is no explicit detail mentioned on how to choose family planning, the audience already has a hint that information about family planning can be accessed in DOH or in Popcom. If we look at the philosophical approach, we can see that there is credibility in the information because the infomercial came from the health organizations. We can also see the coherence of logic in the message, and the appeal to emotion is present through the music. We can actually use the motivated sequence and the philosophical approach not only in producing radio spots, but also in evaluating them. Crafting an effective radio spot involves choosing the right structure for your message. Whether you follow the motivated sequence or the philosophical approach, remember to captivate your audience, address their needs, and guide them towards action.